You probably want to double check that. That's when you've gone live on Jazz's channel. At least you figured out what it was. It did advertise on your channel, so. Yeah, live. I don't know, I haven't got your stream up.
I am muted. I'm also gone. Where did I go? I'm so lost.
Don't mess it up. I almost said
Where did
something I shouldn't do.
Okay, there I am. There I am. Okay. There's Ocha. Okay. Look, I didn't forget, okay? I did not forget to reappear myself, okay?
Sure.
I also didn't forget to reappear Ocha. It's not an issue.
Sure.
Not an issue. I'm gonna really quickly start streaming on the Discord so you can see what I'm doing like real time.
Please, thank you.
I just got lost in my own Discord server.
That's impressive.
It is impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I almost started streaming like OBS instead.
Well done.
God. Where am I?
You've got some skills today, Arthia.
I have many
Hey,
skills.
she's screaming.
Yeah, look at that. Okay.
I'm halfway through a level in my game I'm playing, so you're gonna have to wait for me to finish that before I check out your the stream.
Wait, are you playing a game without me? Oh,
It's
can't believe it.
a mobile game.
A mobile game? Oh, is it that game?
No, it's a 2048 kind of thing. But I'm about to fail it, I think. No. Okay, let's watch the stream.
Why is chicken salt so good? Okay.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Chicken salt. Why is chicken salt so good?
Okay, I heard you say, why has chickens got COVID? Please do clear that up.
Not the chicken. Not the chickens, no. Oh my god. Could you imagine if chickens could get COVID too? You'd be like quarantining the chickens. Okay. To Twitter. To find out the results of the poll.
Yes.
Was that one you?
Which one?
Tefralua.
Possibly. I can't remember. Bro, it was like an hour ago that I put my vote in. You can't expect my memory to be that good.
Well, officially there is 37 minutes left on the poll, but because there's 37 left on the poll, yeah, because there is 37 minutes left on the poll, we're gonna pretend like it's over, okay?
Yeah.
And the winner is Perevia with 67% of the votes.
Yes.
And in second place is Tefralua. We do also have a another suggestion. Somebody suggested Kepralua instead.
Yep.
But because that only got one vote.
Yeah.
Kepralua is still winning. Okay.
Yep.
You
want to check and make sure that that's. You want to check and make sure that's not a current name place?
Yes, I will do that. Just like
we should have done this last week.
Yeah. Maybe we should have checked it before we made it a potential name. Yeah, no. You want to know what the first thing that came up was?
Sure.
Peredua, building cars people first.
Sweet. So it's definitely not a place.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's got, is Peredua owned by Toyota? Which country made Peredua? Who who makes Peredua? Oh my god. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Perelua is not a name of a place,
Cool.
so it is now a name of a place.
It is.
And now I need to change all of my stuff.
Just don't go onto your other. Oh no, your other doesn't. Yeah.
And wait. Oh, there it is. I know how to use this, okay?
You could always use the other names if you wanted to as like other surrounding territories and such.
Territories?
Lands. Like, you know how Perelua is
We
that.
could. We could, but I have an issue with that. If you, for example, if we really quickly grab the results back, Perelua and Tefrelua sound a little
Incredibly
bit,
similar.
yeah, a little bit similar, you know. And so,
Yeah.
if we used Tefrelua as a different country name, it'd be kind of like, were they like, you know, like civil war, and then they just like kind of split or something, or
Yeah.
and then Tefruvia. I think Tefruvia would be a good name for like a separate country, possibly.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Possibly. And then Keprivia. Maybe. I do like
Yeah.
Tefruvia though.
Perevia is very pretty.
Yes. Okay. World history, world functions. Do we have anything that says Perevia? Oh my god, there is a lot of text in here. What the frick? Okay.
Well, I can't read it because you're oh no, never mind, I can. It just my phone decided to be really bad at yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
There we go.
I'm just I gotta figure
Skimming
out.
it, I don't see anything.
You don't see anything in here?
Just a
See,
brief
if I tried
skim.
to skim things, it would all blur together and then it would just form one block of white. Folklore stories.
I
don't think
doubt it'll be
folklore
in.
stories would have anything.
No. No, it
Mm.
doesn't.
Nope, that wouldn't have anything. That's just pictures. Oh my god.
World history.
World history might have something.
It would be
Okay.
so now instead of saying I don't think it says in there, but if you were to talk about a citizen, because I know in the past when we were talking you were like Peruvian citizens, would it be Peruvian citizens?
Yes, it would be.
Okay.
That's kind of what I was looking for. Like anything
Yeah, because that's what
where
I
it would
was
be
looking for, but I didn't see
Peruvian
anything.
or Perevia. Matt. Thank you. I'm gonna have to edit
The
this.
name's wrong.
Yeah. Hold on. Shall we change this live on air?
Let's do it.
I need to zoom in so I can actually do it correctly. Shall we get some more zoom in here? Excuse me, mouse.
Let's
Thank
get
you.
some more zoom action going.
Yes, more zoom action. Alright, we're zoomed in the furthest we possibly can. I'm also gonna drag this, like... That's so weird. Oh my god, the lag. Okay.
Well, it's only one letter you have to change.
No, it's 2 letters,
Oh,
actually.
2. Yeah, 2.
Okay. It's quit lagging. We need to get rid of you, get rid of you. We'll move you off to the side for now.
Just get rid of the egg now.
Yeah. Oh, I need to replace you as well. Because if I don't replace you, you're gonna cause issues for me later on. I've changed the letter, you know? Perfect. Oh,
Yes.
okay. And then we have to change you as well because you're not a capital. Okay. You're a little bit too close, so we'll just. Why does it hate me? No.
It does not want to go where you want it to.
Okay, just behave, okay? And then it was like
Yeah.
E. And then
Capital P.
capital P. Good enough.
I love your P's. Oh,
Was it? Oh, jeez.
hold on.
Like I move the mouse slightly, it goes flying. Gotta get
Just ignore what I said. Just ignore what I said.
What did you say?
I said I love your P's.
Oh yeah. Can you like? It doesn't wanna. Like.
It's good enough.
Why is this so difficult?
Look, if you zoom out, it's not going to be hugely noticed.
I just realized something.
Mm.
These are too small. Like all of these are too small because these ones are like those are regular letters.
Chill. It's chill.
No, it's not. It's fine. We'll actually. We're
Just
rewriting the
rewrite
entire
them.
letter. The entire word. Alright.
Yep.
Alright. Can we get a P? Yeah. Can we
Good
get
job.
Can we get an
E.
E? Yeah.
Yeah. Can we get an R?
I don't even. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go back to OBS just in case.
Don't laugh.
I can't. I was just so enthusiastic. Like, can we get an E? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Another
E.
Nah. Oh.
And then we gotta go E. It's good enough. And then the A that I totally know how to write. Hold on.
It's just a little squiggle.
It looks like a bowl of noodles.
And you just
What'd
gotta
you
put the A on top of your.
Wee. Yeah. Oh.
That's not. You made the language and you're struggling.
Well, I'm not fluent in writing it. You think I can write? At the moment, I'm like a toddler, okay? Especially on the computer. Like try and imagine showing a toddler a word and being like, write this. Right? And then eventually taking that word away and being like, can you write it again? And they're like, what? Um Nope, that's
Don't do the little twirly at the bottom.
it's meant to be like that.
Yeah, but not the bit, not the way, not like the as much.
I am a perfectionist.
I'm aware.
Okay. And then we size it down a bit.
Your arms now look like. Oh. Oh, yep. That's just because my things. I think.
Yeah, we did it. That
Your
L
R's
is
now look like the way I do a P. And your L's just look like a standard L for me.
yeah, but like the L,
Oh,
it
wait,
looks
hold on.
wickedly tall.
Yes, it does. I had to double check in my head that that P was the same direction as a normal P because my brain was like, that's the direction of a Q.
It's like it's a Q. No, it's the opposite of the Q. Also, I just have to say, right down here, if we zoom in a bit again, we don't need to zoom in as much. But you see this little area here?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's like a cave. Like it goes down underneath the mountains and there's a cave system
Cool.
under here. And then
That's cool.
The way that they go from like this little island to the mainland is they'll go like throughout here, right? And they'll get to this side. And this side's got like dense forestry on it. So it'll prevent intruders if there are intruders, basically.
Yeah.
And so they will have to like cross this little piece of water here. And then there's like a massive cliff here. And so you either have to like boat down to this little beach bit here, or you can go through like the cave system, which is really complicated. So you go into this little cave here. There's meant to be a cave here, but you can't see it very well. Like I've got a little bit that shows that
You
there's
can
a cave
see
there.
the darker grey.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more difficult to see. But you go in through this part, and then you like wind through some like cavey bits, and then you end up like at this bit, which is like a waterfall.
That's cool.
Yeah, we do need some friggin' rivers though. We need rivers.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could have a river that like goes out here.
Yeah, that'd make sense. Connecting, like.
Yeah, we could have a river connecting through here as well, because that's like a little cove. You could connect to this little piece here. I love how I said that we were doing social structure, and then I'm like, maps though.
Yes, that is pretty typical.
Pretty typical, yes. Alright, back to PliPlu. I only got the right one. Say hi to chat, Mum. Say hi to chat, Mum. Hello! Hello, chat! Look!
Hey!
With the
mother is learning.
adjustable waistbandy bit. Oh, yeah, I get it. I find it funny how you tried to get one of those like ages ago and you just got like something else.
Yeah, I got shit cheap fucking ones.
Oh, swearing on my stream? Oh, how could you?
I finally got the good one, and I got a purple one too.
Pants like a dog and then walks away. Oh, Osha. I
Mhm.
finally got the Nightmare expansion pack for Unstable Unicorns.
Yay.
Were you slow clapping just then?
I was clapping.
You
Not
were?
intentionally slow.
We should play it sometime.
Yes.
Well, not just the Nightmares expansion pack, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah,
You said social
we've
structure.
we've done that. We've done that. Okay, gone. Um. Okay, we could.
Military, Lord's family.
I think it would make more sense to work on the Lord's family and then kind of like move on
Yep.
to the military, because the military has a lot to do with the Lords.
Yeah. The more we understand about the Lords, the easier
Really,
it'll be
really,
to
really
work on the
quickly.
military. Explained.
I can spell. Okay. Okay, what I do need to write down is, we go into world history. I'll make a new note. One of the things that I haven't written down is the fact that like how the lords were first chosen. If you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Like how how they came to be the lords of the country.
Yes.
And alright, here's a small history lesson for those of you who are watching right now. Basically what happened is, when the country was founded, a little bit of side explanation that I also haven't written down. Basically, there was a war that was going on back at this time, 943 CE, Common Era. And as this war was going on, there was a bunch of people who didn't want to continue the war and wanted to kind of rebel against their leaders at the time. And because they weren't able to successfully convince their current rulers, they decided to basically run away. And so they gathered their followers, which were all of the people who initially founded the country. They took all of their followers and they moved to this small island and they founded Perevia. And when they did that, the main leader person, the person who was chosen as the leader of the rebellion, pretty much, they became the royal person, the king slash queen. They became the king slash queen, and they were having a little bit of trouble because they had never run a country before. And so they kind of enlisted their three best friends, which was Lord Ashovr, Lord Varlothr, and Lord Sterlot. And they enlisted all of those three to help them run the country. And those three also agreed that it would probably be best for them to just deal with, you know, other things that the proper leader didn't deal with, or didn't need to deal with, or was too busy to deal with, right? And so they kind of just became the lords. But it wasn't until later on that they gained their different ideologies, I guess. Because when the country was first founded, the country basically all believed in the one religion. I don't know what to call this religion yet, but basically it was that they believed in praying to a certain god. We haven't named this god yet. But yes, they believed in a certain god. But this god is pretty much a god of like all solids, I guess. You could say solids. Basically, nature, natural things, plants, trees. Plants and trees are the same thing. What the heck? Plants, animals, the land, things like that. So they all believed in that particular god, but after a while, some people started either not believing in a god or believing that if there was a god that they were praying to, it didn't care about them, so what was the point in praying? So some people started not believing in those gods, and they all started like getting together in groups and, doing things differently. And then eventually, a group started to believe that the royal family were gods because of their immunity to poison, which was false. The royal family is not a god, or they are not gods, at least not to my knowledge, considering, I made them. No. But yes, so they do sometimes believe that the royal family are gods, like living gods, but that came into play later on. But the three lords kind of took up the religions of themselves. Like the Sterlot lord, they don't really rule. They're not rulers. They how would I put this? They organize a lot of religious stuff for the original religion that was around in the country. But after the goodness gracious, I keep yawning. Like I go to speak and then I start yawning. But after the royal family started being suspected of being gods, the third religion started like coming into play, and Lord Varlothr kind of took charge of that and was like, yeah, no, that's kind of weird, like, why are they immune to poison? Question mark? What is this? Are they gods? And then they're like the people who lived in their territory was like, oh, true. Why are they immune to poison? Are they gods? And then Ashovr just kind of went, like, yeah, probably not. Ashovr has been through some stuff.
Just a bit.
Who keeps texting me? God, who's disturbing my stuff?
I feel like the name. I've just got on my sidetrack while you were explaining all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the name of the god, like the environment or whatever, should have
Mm.
eco in it somewhere. Like other random syllables, but just eco in it somewhere.
Yes. That's
I'm
a
on
good
a
idea.
fantasy religion name generator, and I'm taking different syllables and chucking eco in to go, does this work? Gree-koshi.
What'd you say?
I'm just taking syllables and swapping them with eco, and I just saw grey-koshi.
Nice.
Drakothy. Drakothy.
I kind of want to name one of the gods like something along the lines of Echo. Like, possibly the Sky God?
What was that, sorry?
Potentially having the Sky God have Echo in their name?
Yeah. I'm just gonna send this one through. I'm just sending these to you, not in our server, just to you on Discord individually,
Yeah, no worries.
because that's one that came up as a religion.
That looks like such a weird name.
I mean, a lot of these do. They're religion name generators.
These are like religions, not like the gods
Um,
themselves.
I think these ones
Just
are religion
clarifying.
names. But I find a god name. Okay, I think I found. Yes, I have. But that could work as either.
Hmm.
I wonder. I don't know what you think of that.
Econda.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm literally just taking them, going, does this sound okay?
Hmm. Yeah.
I swear every like god name on this website is 2 syllables.
I mean, fair. We could take our favorite ones and then like do the mash. The monster mash. We could take our favorite ones and kind of just mix them up like we did with the world names. I mean, the country names.
Yes, these are all ones that I'm chucking eco into.
Nice. Mother gave
Because
me
how many gods did you have?
an extra one. 3.
Because it was sky, sea, and
Technically 4, but I'm 1. So
fair. Yeah, well, I mean
skipping
the
the
like
1.
lesser gods.
Hmm.
Like you're bigger than them, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I created them, so
exactly. You
I
created
am their
the,
mother.
the name.
Pardon?
You're so kind. You created 3 gods and didn't give them a name.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, you know, people make kids and they don't name them until they're actually born, don't they? You know?
Fair, 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 fair. So it's sky, sea, and land? Is that correct?
Yeah, sky, sea, land.
This one just came up with fairest god of finance.
Oh,
I'm just gonna chuck this one in because it's one that I've seen and it's not bad if I can spell it.
hmm.
That's one that just came up. Kind of sounded nice. Obviously, it doesn't have to be god of sea, but
Yeah.
just sounds nice. Faces. So, did you say that you were thinking of having what's it called? The sea be have eco in it? Not see the sky.
Yeah. Well, echo, not eco.
Echo. Yeah. Would that be ECKO? Echo?
I mean, you could spell it that way, but I
Or
was
ECK?
meaning like echo as in like an echo in a cave.
Oh yeah, yeah. H. Yeah. We could do that with like literally any of the ones I just sent you that say eco like Econiga.
What did you
Echo.
just say?
Echo. Maybe we don't use the first one.
If we do, we'll change it slightly.
Econda? Echoris? I don't know. Villeco? I don't know.
Oh, Echoris would be cool.
Oh, I'm not tagging myself. No.
You're just like, she gotta hear about this.
Did you want to continue writing in your little thing about the and maybe explaining the I know you explained it, but do you want to write about how they came about?
Yeah, I'm eating my hash browns at the moment.
Fair. Kind of like that, Echoton. That meant to have an O there. Let's fix that.
Edgton.
Action. I meant to be that. Echoton.
I think Edgton looks like a pretty cool place name though.
It kind of does.
I don't mind if like some of the like the small towns have names that are similar to either that like similar to or pretty much exactly like real life town names or real life country names, possibly even. But a country,
Yeah.
it's got to be different. It's got to be different.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna zoom in.
I'm literally just putting anything that may sound kind of nice, or that you could like mix with other sounds, and then we can figure out where they go later.
Next to us.
Xilnos, god of torture. There's some great gods in this. Xilnos, Xilnos, god of torture.
Can you repeat the name again?
Xilnos, Xilnos. I'm chucking it in. Ignore the fact that it came up as god of torture.
Yeah. We're just gonna ignore that. Yeah, as you do. Okay.
Yes. I'm giving you lots and lots of options here so that we can.
They're 9. Okay. You continue doing that, and then I'm gonna start typing because I can't type and talk.
Yes.
I cannot type and talk. At least not like talk about other things than what I'm typing about. Yes. So if you want to talk
what
to
you're
me,
doing.
I'm just going to read exactly what I'm typing, and I'm not saying anything else.
Just talk about what you want to talk about. We'll yeah.
Alright, the 3 lords came to be when the tree was founded, and ooh, there. Oh, I thought you said saunas, and I was like, you think naming a god sauna would be good?
Hey, I'm just the messenger, or just the time traveling chick. You're the one that's actually got god names here.
Aren't you a cat, not a chicken?
Cat, chick, same thing. I chase chicks. It's No, I don't.
Did you say you chased chicks as a child?
Hey, my parents didn't stop me. It's fine.
God, now I'm just imagining you chasing space chicks.
Hey, space chicks are much better than these human chicks.
True.
How do you know?
Well, I've lived here for the past 20 years.
That's fair,
Not
that's fair.
very much. You're only new. What the frick? Okay,
That sounds way too much like Aldo. Never ignore that bottom one. It sounds a lot like Aldo.
We can
Feels
change
fun.
it though.
We can. Sorry, continue with what you're doing.
Yeah, because we could change that, add things to the end or add things to like the start, you know, and then
Yes.
it won't sound like Alto. Alto will be his own person. I mean, turtle.
Yes.
His own turtle.
Yes.
Okay. Was founded and you ruler was having difficulties running
I absolutely love that this has got a list of 9 really, like, unique god names that you wouldn't really hear of.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the very bottom it says, Kara, goddess of torture.
why is it
Kara.
always why is it always like
It's always goddess of torture.
Yep. Yeah, of course. Why not? Who is texting me? What in the heck? It's work. Work is texting me. Oh my goodness. You know what? I need some hydration for this. I need some hydration to this. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay.
I will be back in a moment. You entertain stream for me.
I'm literally just going to list out what I've got so far.
Retin.
I'm not pronouncing them the same as you are, which is interesting. Because I heard that as more Ratum. Go get your water. Let me entertain. Fair. Econiga or Econiga? I'm still excluding you, not an I. Ignore my accent. I'm saying nougat, new, not eh, mm. Ekonda. Faces. Faces. Villeco. I'm just ignoring that. Thunden. Thunden. I don't know. Silnos. Yes. I'm dropping my phone. Yes, I'm getting a commentary from Arthia about everything that I'm saying. Ethonian. Sumas. Osling. Osling? Yes, Osling. Alta. Zedia. Sirona. What? Yeah. 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 She got dishwashing tablet powder in her glass. Shush. Echo. Ecton. And Ecoton. Ecoton. Ecorus.
And I'm back.
I wrote Ecorus twice. Oh, I wrote Ecorus and Ecorus.
How about ick?
Just ick.
Yep. God, could you imagine coming across that that particular god and then being like, oh yes, Master Ick. Disgusting as ever, I see. Okay. Time to turn the tables on
A long
this
one.
paragraph. Ooh. I read that as Zubatrophus. I don't.
Fair.
I don't. Bleh. Bleh. I don't have a crab stick.
Keep writing, keep writing.
Having a crab stick. Okay. How's your names going?
I'm kind of running out of things that are jumping out at me.
You don't have Milanote on your
No,
phone, do you?
no.
Yeah, Milanote on the phone it's useful, but only when you're like on the run.
Yeah.
And by that I mean wanted, like criminal. I'm kidding.
Yes, sure, whatever.
What do you mean?
With you, I wouldn't question it.
Why? Do I seem
You
like
are the
I would
kind
be
of
arrested
person-
for somebody? For something?
You would be the kind of person
I'm a goddess, thank you.
that would end up being on the run and going, hold on, I've got to finish making this world.
Like running away from the police as we speak, and I'm like, hold on, this is some really good inspiring shit right here. I just gotta just pause for a moment, okay? Just gotta write this down. They chased me down the alleyway.
Wow. Okay, I have 20 names there. I'm gonna leave it at that.
20.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's longer than my life. Kidding.
It's
I'm kidding.
the length of your life.
I didn't mean my life. I was meaning my screen.
Well, I'm gonna sit silently now and let you commentate what you're
Silently?
writing.
Silently? Why don't you commentate what I'm writing?
The 3 lords came to be when the country was founded by their new ruler and was having difficulties running a country by themselves.
I don't know why, but I was gonna start writing they took to the sky. They took to the sky on a dragon made of gold.
See, that's why I'm not commentating. I'm just repeating what you say because they enlisted. I think she spelled enlisted wrong, but that's okay. The help.
It doesn't. Does it? What is this?
I thought
What is that? What is that?
I thought enlisted was Ian. Enlisted.
I should.
Yeah. I was gonna say what?
I can spell better in my own language, okay?
That's because it's your own language. They enlisted the help of their 3 best friends. This doesn't sound at all besties. This doesn't sound at all like every high school relationship. You sure it was a war and it wasn't just this like group, this high school argument going on?
It was the Mean Girls versus like the people. Like, no, it was Mean Girls versus Mean Girls. and the lesser of the Mean Girls decided to rebel. Oh my god. 3 besties.
Stop dying.
No.
Keep
It's a
writing. I
worthy
can't even
cause.
continue my reading.
I need
They
hydration.
enlisted hydration. Clap, clap. They enlisted the help of their 3 besties together they didn't exist because she hasn't
Every
written
time
it.
you try and continue, like, to read it, I get the urge to, like, say they flew off to the moon or something.
Of course you did.
No.
Do.
Gosh,
Well,
give me a moment.
Well, I need to go to the bathroom
You're leaving me? Okay, I can
for a
commentate
couple
by
minutes.
myself. I'm much better commentator than you are, obviously.
Fine, be that way. I'll be
Okay,
back
good
in
luck.
5 minutes. Or a few minutes, I don't know. I
5
hope it doesn't take
minutes?
me 5 minutes to piss.
5 minutes
but-
in the bathroom? God.
I hope it doesn't take me 5 minutes. I'll be back in a few.
Okie dokie. Duck. Don't get lost. I hope they get lost. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love her show. She's cool. She's cool. They enlisted the help of their 3 besties, and together they ruled the world. Completed their tasks. They completed their they accomplished. Thank you. Autocorrect. Excuse me, what is this massive green thing? God. Okay. They accomplished. What did they? That doesn't make sense either. They brought together many of the people who wouldn't brought together many of the people who were unhappy with their previous okay with their previous leaders. It really does sound like what do you call it? Oh my god, moose! Didn't stop. Oh my god. Oh. Give me but a moment.
Good idea. I have some shoes on.
Oh, you're back?
Sit down with me.
What's this about shoes?
I am back and we're going on a trip.
What?
I'm back and we're going and I'm taking you and the phone on a trip.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I was like, why, what's this about shoes?
I
have to go kidnap a bee.
kidnap a what? Can you repeat what you just said? All I heard is we're going to kidnap. Hey, we're going on a trip. Because I realised I'm on my phone and I can walk around with this. Okay. The door's locked. I can see. Ish. Be find. Still dark out here. Hey puppies. There's a switch somewhere. I think. Don't turn all those lights on. It is dark out here, puppies. Okay. I don't know how well you hear me because I'm about to chuck this in my pocket. You're not falling out the back, no. Okay. Yeah, that's so cold. It's not wet. Yes, I am bringing washing in at 8:30 at night.
Wow.
It's not my washing, it's my parents.
I'm bringing
But
the
I need to do
beans.
washing tomorrow, and they have a load on the line, a load in the machine, and a load on top of the machine. So if I want to do my washing tomorrow, I've kind of got to sort that stuff out. Yeah. It's kind of cold out here, but like if I don't, it'll take. How's your writing going? Nope. Arthia?
Yeah.
How's your writing going?
Pretty good. I just kidnapped another bean.
What did you do?
Well, I had to. She was gonna eat the rust. Does it taste good? Huh? Does rust taste good, Moose? It doesn't, does it? No.
Oh, taking trips. Taking trips.
Pardon? What'd you say?
I'm taking multiple trips.
All I'm hearing is I'm taking off the fruit.
Well, keep the doors upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's your washing that'll get dog fur on it, so it's not my problem. You're washing, not mine.
The appearance of
Parents.
Mother Osha.
Dorosha.
Mother of Osha.
Yes. Father Osha was there too, he just didn't say anything. I just momentarily their names. It's probably gonna stay that way for a while.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it might be the socks. Why are they with mum and dad still? Wondering whether. Okay. Brain functions.
Your brain functions?
Notice that there's a what's it called? Sheet here.
A sheet?
Yeah, like
Like
a
sheet
bed
music?
sheet. A bed sheet.
Yeah.
It's now going to be my basket.
Nice.
I'm turning a bed sheet into a basket. The problem solving people. Probably not going to go very well, but we're going to try. There's actually two sheets first, at least. Okay. We sit that somewhere.
Hey, Osha. You
Yes?
remember how, for some reason you weren't being picked up on the streaming software?
Yeah.
It's picking up your voice now.
Cool.
Like, the other audio thing that I had going, it's picking up your voice.
Oh.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I muted that one. I haven't been listening to my much favored music because of you not picking Osha's voice up. Alright, you're being muted for a second.
Okay.
Alright, you're back. How do you feel?
That was the quickest mute non-mute ever.
Well, obviously, it was literally 2 buttons.
Yeah.
I clicked one, I moved the mouse slightly down, and then I clicked another button. And now
Yeah.
I can listen to my music. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, what are we listening to?
I don't know. You didn't say.
We're gonna listen to myself. My lovely, lovely
Is that-
voice. See what's going on.
Is that really a positive thing to listen to? I said that and grinned, and I was like, wait, she can't see me grinning. I left to laugh.
Why is it always so quiet?
Because it doesn't like you.
Like, hold on, what is my volume's on like 40%. And I can like barely hear you, and I can also barely hear myself. Alright, Ocea, speak.
It doesn't like you.
Do a speak.
I'm doing speaks.
Thank you.
And on the way to second group. And I love having two sheets. I can just upload the link.
Dance.
So look this somewhere.
I can't tell if that is like live Ocea or or live Ocea. Okay. Okay, we can actually hear our voices. So we'll move on.
Yes, that's good. We like it when people can hear us.
We do. Moose, are you being a pain? Oh my goodness. We're gonna listen to Things I Never Say.
I definitely know what that is.
It's a song.
Well, obviously.
Well, then you know what it is.
I meant I definitely know what that song is.
Well, you can Google it. I don't know. It's a nice song. I feel like you'd like it.
Probably. I actually generally like most of the songs you listen to. I just don't listen to K-pop. Which I don't hate K-pop, I just don't listen to it.
Yeah, it's not that you don't like it, it's just that you haven't found stuff that you do really like. Like that you would go out of your way to listen to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Currently, we have the three lords came to be when the country was founded and their new ruler was having difficulties running a country by themselves. They enlisted the help of their three besties, and together they brought together the many people. Dyslexica. Dyslexia. Okay. Together, together they brought together many people, many of the people who were unhappy with their previous leaders. Smiley
I love
face.
the sentence together they brought together.
Pardon?
I love the sentence together they brought together. I love the repetition
In
together.
union, they brought together.
That's better.
In-
There's other things that I think may have been hit by the spread. I'm just gonna leave that until we know.
and as magical girls do.
Hold it there, I'm not putting anything out.
Okay, currently, they enlisted the help of their three besties, and as magical girls do, they brought together many of the people who were unhappy with their previous leaders.
Yes.
Yes, because the three lords are magical girls.
Yes. Are you talking to yourself? I thought so. Ah. Hi, James.
Hi.
Yes, she is. Say hi.
In. I just I spelled Oshai spelled union.
Well done.
Can you see it? You needed.
Well done.
Fixed it. Oh, cuties. Oh, Macy is so cute. She's just like holding onto my fingers at the moment. Darling, I need those. So cute. Okay. Dance, dance, dance. Okay. When... Okay. I need to zoom to the left. The monarchs. Okay. Where was it? The 8th monarch. Oh, no, no. We're not moving that. When the 8th monarch took power, they gave the responsibility of training soldiers to the 3 lords.
Yep.
So the amount of trainees would be divided.
Yes.
And therefore easier to train okay. Cute.
If we want to go into military detail, we probably want to go on to the military section.
Yeah. At the moment I'm more writing about like the lords and their responsibilities.
Ah, yep.
And kind of what they ended up taking over during whichever... What is that massive green spot down there? Excuse me.
No idea. Microsoft Editor.
Microsoft Editor, I don't care what you think of my writing, okay? I mean, I fixed the issue. Okay. I don't care what you think of my writing, and then I fix it. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the monarchs. We've got trade route, legal system, orphanages, food banks, the tragedy.
We have explained the tragedy.
Yes.
I read it out loud once when you went to the bathroom.
Wait, you read the entire thing?
The tale, yeah.
Wow. I need to find that and, like, clip it. Osha doing a read-through of the tale of the 6th and 7th monarch. Okay. 9th monarch is public healthcare, festival, scam prevention, yes, charity, free theatre, and public schools. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything in here that... Oh, what about the 7th monarch? Like, with the 7th... Or, like, the 6th and 7th monarch, what kind of role do you think the lords would have played in that situation?
I think the lords would have had to help train up, like depending on how young the 7th monarch was at the time, they would probably have to take up a training, like a position of actually teaching this monarch how to lead.
Yeah, I do think that would be a good idea because if we hold on, if we go back into here. Ooh, it's so dark. Okay.
Because I think you actually expanded this since I read it last, but
I don't think I've expanded this one, but
possibly, I don't know. I've definitely explained the tale, but
yeah.
first found
The
and
woman
healed.
gives birth alone. How sad. Okay. Anyways, mm, mm,
Um,
the children of the royal family then live with the child, and their mother, the bastard child, is seen as an older cousin to the very young uncle, or a very young uncle to the 7th monarch's children,
yeah.
in order to ensure protection and safety of the young princes and princesses. Okay, so it
Yeah, it
looks
doesn't
like
really talk about what happens.
where is it?
One of the family survives this ordeal and they were found and healed. One of the children survives the ordeal. The rest of the
Yes.
family were already dead by the time people attempted to save them or found out it was too late in their suffering.
It looks like they were still, like, at least... Well, I guess at most they were 16.
Yeah, they seemed. I think they would have been in their early teens, to be honest.
Yeah, most likely. And that would have made the lords take a like a role of like the extra duties that the ruler would have needed to do. They would have needed to help out with at the very
Yeah,
minimum. Because a child trying to take care of all of the country affairs is not a good idea.
no,
Like,
it's happened in the past, but
yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. So,
no.
hold on. Okay, the 8th monarch took power. That was the 8th monarch. It was the 6th monarch.
The 8th
7th
monarch's the
monarch. Ooh.
children of the 7th monarch, so the grandkids of the dead family.
I'm so sad. Okay.
True.
When we're gonna call it the royal tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Capital. When the royal tragedy. Moose, can you not
If you're
look?
calling it the royal tragedy, wouldn't tragedy also have a capital because it's an event?
Yes. Moose is trying to
It
help
does.
me type, but she also just keeps sniffing the. Oh, hello. She also just keeps sniffing the keyboard. Moose. Calm, child. Okay.
When the royal rag.
When the royal rag was used. Tragedy occurred. Nice, thanks. When the royal tragedy occurred, the lords I can spell. Don't question me, okay? Required to take on extra. Every now and then you just see a random letter come in that you're like, how did that even get there?
Yep.
Like it's from the opposite side of the keyboard and it's like, how? How did you make this mistake? Take on extra responsibilities?
Yeah, responsibilities.
To assist the young.
Is it a male or a female?
I don't think we decided.
Might be easiest if you decide.
Pardon?
It might be easiest if you decide.
I was
Rather
gonna
than
say
just saying
ruler.
the young prince, princess thing. The young orphan. Don't let Technoblade bear 'em.
The young orphan. No, I think it would be the young ruler.
Yep.
With their tasks and education?
Yeah.
Okay. With their tasks and education. Okay. Okay, I think we should do some of the military stuff.
Yep.
Military. Okay. So.
Also, just quickly.
Yeah.
I know you just went off that, but you spelled divided wrong.
We're gonna ignore that.
Okay. Military.
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here too. This is so annoying. Why does it not like me? I knew it was you. What do you want from me? What?
Right, go into. Yeah.
No. Charlotte. It's so confused. No, we don't care about the bloody mistakes that I've supposedly made. It's not a mistake. It was on purpose. Nope.
Yes.
Are you hungry? I swear to God, I just heard your stomach like gurgle or something.
Wait, me?
Yes.
No.
Weird. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me. I'm listening to it back like, was it actually a stomach gurgle? Because if I heard it through the headphones, then like the people probably
I would be
heard
aware.
it. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, it wants me to convert to a document. Okay. Actually, you know what? I will. We'll convert it to a document. Okay. Soldiers who were chosen. Soldiers in my world are chosen by each lord of the 3 factions every year. There's no currently help. There is currently. I need help. I can't read.
There is no war currently in the world, so all military soldiers act as police that patrol the towns. I can't read this because there we go. And villages of the kingdom. Sorry, the quality got really bad for a second. To join the military, those interested will put in a request for training from their respective lords. Depending on which lord's Lord trains the trainees, the things they will learn will be slightly different. For example, those who follow the highly religious Lord Sterlot will be taught in the best ways to subdue someone without using weapons or causing major harm. However, those taught by Ashovr will be taught to use whichever method guarantees the best outcome, as well as the best ways of information gathering and stealth. This is because Lord Ashovr likes to control the flow of information and will go to extreme methods to do so. Those trained by Lord Varlothr are also taught to double as investigators, however, are not used as spies. Rather, it is well known that Varlothr's soldiers have such skills and are often hired for investigative work. Soldiers are required once a year in February. Recruited are recruited once a year in February, and a recruitment ceremony is held at the end of March. In April, there is a ceremony for those who are accepted into the Royal Guard and higher positions depending on potential.
Yes. Okay. I did kind of want to split it up by, like, lords and the kinds of things that they do with their soldiers. But I don't really know where to start with that.
Yep.
Gotta move the beans. Excuse me, beans. My legs are going numb. I need you to move. Oh, cute. No. You can't leave. No. Oh, stop it. He's trying to get squished.
Fair.
God damn it, Missy is speedy.
Missy, stop being cheeky.
My goodness. Alright. In you go. Alright, my legs are not numb anymore. Alright. What we want to do is we'll go by alphabetical order. Did you laugh at me?
Are you okay?
Me?
Yes.
No, I've had like this weird like sensation around my eyes like this entire day.
Yeah.
I can't read. Okay.
Ashovr.
Ashovr. And then we have Sterlot.
Sterlot.
And then we have Varlothr. I'm really proud of Varlothr. And Ashovr. I think both of them like sound like pretty cool last names to have. Sterlot, on the other hand, no. I feel sad for them, you know?
Rip.
Rip Sterlot. Okay. With... It's had a really weird noise. Okay. With training.
I feel like Ashovr's got very brutal training.
Yes, it is. Hold on. We'll just... We're gonna cut this. We're gonna paste this here. Now we cut this. Paste here.
Can you do me a favor? Can you bold Ashovr, Sterlot, and I don't know why I keep saying Sterlot and Varlothr. Sterlot.
Yeah. Just give me a moment. Can you not? And I need...
Yep.
Ashovr.
Yep.
Still doing open.
What?
Door.
Because it's cold?
It's still doing open. Because it's cold. Why the door's open?
What? It's not my fault. I have a memory like our goldfish.
Our goldfish?
Yeah, we don't have one, do we?
Jeez.
You totally just made her sit there and go, wait, we have a goldfish?
Yep.
You need to buy more books.
Yeah. Those two are a gift. For the person that doesn't need a gift at the moment.
Just make sure you get food and sleep before you go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
You don't wake up
Yeah,
in
we'll-
the rain. Meeting you
We
food.
probably don't want to be
Yes, I'm
late,
eating
live
the
too
food.
late
It's
tonight.
stone freaking cold.
I know.
Anyway, I'm going to bed.
Good night. We've been live for like an hour and a half.
No.
Night, mother. We could.
Good night.
April says good night.
Bye, April. Bye, April.
Okay. Yeah, we can end stream in like half hour if you want to.
Yep, sounds good. And then you and I can go to bed, and you actually go to bed and don't stay up till midnight this time.
I won't.
That's what you said last week.
Look. I'm not very smart, okay?
I can tell. You're literally yawning in front of your boss.
Look. I can't control when I yawn. I also yawn regardless of whether I'm tired or not. Like, I could be sitting there wide awake and I'll still be yawning.
Yes, but yawning in front of your boss when she's trying to teach you.
I'm sorry, I can't control it.
I had to let her know that it wasn't that she wasn't being boring. Like, remind her she wasn't being boring, and it is just something you do.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that.
She was like, "Am I being boring?" And I was like, "No, it's just what she does. It's nothing personal."
She's a perma yawner. Perma yawner. Oh, God. Okay. Beep beep. Okay.
Okay. Ashovr.
I love how the sentence currently looks like. However, those taught by Ashovr will be those trained by Varlothr are also. Okay. Respective lords, depending on which lord trains the trainees, so they will learn. Will slightly be different. Be slightly different. Goodness. Okay,
Slightly be different.
Look. I can't read. Okay. I can't
Clearly.
read. No,
Clearly.
I didn't go to primary school.
Of course not.
Okay.
Okay. What is their training style like? Let's look at that.
Okay. Peaceful. Peaceful. Helpful. Aggressive.
Yeah, I feel like Ashovr is aggressive, Sterlot's peaceful, and then Varlothr is like,
Kind of in
Just-
the middle.
it's beneficial. Like, it's what's necessary.
Yeah.
Well, they see is necessary. However you word that.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh.
This is Arthia. Base it off how many injuries they get. Ashovr, 90% injuries. Sterlot, 2% injuries. Varlothr, like 30%. Whatever. How many trainees get injured during training?
Okay. We're just gonna go. No. Trainees injured
Isn't this percentage, not numbers? Because if you do number, that's going to be complicated. There we go.
But now it doesn't look as good. Okay, number of trainees. Well, we're gonna pretend it's number, okay? Number of trainees injured during training.
You know there's such thing as Control V, right?
Yes, but I can't be bothered.
You hurt my brain. Oh my gosh.
The only one not injured is the trainer.
You know how you could make it look better?
A percentage.
Take out percentage of, just say trainees injured during training, 99.99%. Yeah, now get rid of percentage of. Get rid of everything before trainees. And further back. Get rid of the percentage sign. Get rid of the percentage sign. Put percentage on the other side of 99.99.
My arm's itchy. Oh. I'm scared of my life. What?
Now next to the 99.99, go up there, put a percent sign.
Oh, that's...
That's a dollar sign.
It didn't get rid of it, what the heck?
Here we go, it looks better.
We didn't need the percentage.
Cool. Sterlot.
We're going 94%.
Realistic,
Sterlot has...
I feel like the 6% that don't get injured during training are the ones that end up becoming guards. Royal guards.
Yep. Yeah, probably. Okay, trainees injured during training for Sterlot would probably be pretty low. But at the same time, there's still gonna be...
Oh yeah, you've still got idiots.
I reckon...
17.
Nice. I was thinking somewhere around that anyway. Great minds think alike.
Yep.
Hey, it's my birthday.
Yes.
Okay, Varlothr. Trainees ended during training. I feel like they would be injured kind of frequently, but at the same time, like, the rate of people trying to help out would be, like immense. Like, there'd be a lot of people getting injured, and then everybody else is like, oh my god, are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital? We'll give you a day off, don't worry about it. Just come back next week.
Because of that, I feel like the injuries wouldn't be as much. Like, there'd be injuries, but they wouldn't... It'd cancel out.
Yeah, but still, like, if trainees injured during training is still, like, it's not counting whether or not they've healed afterwards.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be about, like, mid.
Yeah, the other two are still gonna heal afterwards. Unless they're, like, seriously injured, which, why? Why were they seriously injured?
They got stabbed with a sword by accident. And didn't have a secret boyfriend to go and ask for help.
A secret boyfriend? Did you say a secret boyfriend?
Yep.
Wow. God, okay. Yeah, so trainees injured during training.
63.
Nice. Actually, I was also thinking something in the 60s. Seriously, like we're in sync.
I'm just making up numbers, man.
I was sitting there like, I feel like it'd be kind of frequently, but still like, you know. And then you're like 63, and I'm like, perfect. We're going with that. Like, it's all perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to fix up these. Port, and port.
Let's be real, are Ashovr taught? Are Ashovr really taught anything, or are they just...
Well, Ashovr does
Are they
actually...
taught, or are they just thrown into the deep end?
Ashovr's soldiers are very, very well. Ashovr takes her soldiers very, very seriously, because she kind of sees it as a test of her strength rather than their
I will
strength.
be honest. I will be honest. I feel like if a war were to break out, you would want Ashovr soldiers on your side.
You would, but like she takes it very, very seriously because she likes to control the flow of information, because
Yeah.
she has the smallest territory.
Yeah.
And so she basically has only a small amount of information compared to the rest of the country. So Sterlot and Varlothr, they have majority of the country.
Yeah.
And so yeah, she prefers to be able to like get information even if it's kind of like deliberately restricted from her.
Yeah.
And so she takes her soldiers very seriously, and she's very, very strict on them.
Yeah.
So she actually produces the most royal guards out of all of the territories.
Well, yeah, 6% of them end up becoming royal guards.
Well, yeah, but you gotta keep in mind how big her territory is.
Nah.
Good night. But yeah, you gotta take into consideration how big her territory is. Because if we
Yeah.
take a look at the map again, really quickly. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Nice. If we go back to the map, so
I'm a map. Not gonna say that too much. Don't want to get you copyright striked.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, she has
Oh yeah, 11%.
11.5% of the population. And so she's got a really small amount of soldiers that she can train.
Yeah.
But her soldiers are still like the best quality because of how seriously she takes it. But the other two, they're kind of like, you know, like Sterlot takes it seriously, but at the same time, they're like wanting it to be, what do you call it? Like less violent. Like they only use violence if it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
They're basically pacifists. But Varlothr, on the other hand, is kind of like in between. Like they only want to use violence where it's necessary, but they still like deem more things necessary than Sterlot would.
Yeah.
And so they also have the most citizens as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, it would make sense for them to have that many.
Yeah. I'm yawning. Wow.
Moose, stop doing that to the blanket.
I'm doing a lot of the yawn.
Doing a lot of the yawn.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. But yeah. Are we gonna just leave Sterlot with, like, that many people, or do we want to update the stats later on?
How much Sterlot? Which side's that?
Sterlot is the green area, like with all the trees.
I mean, it's. I don't know how. I'm trying to think of. Like, is it really illogical that the area that the royal family live in only has 30% of the population?
Pardon?
How do you feel about the fact that the territory that the royal family kind of base, like, where there's realistically is like 30% of the population?
The royal family lives on neutral territory.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know. To be fair, it would kind of make sense. They're not like, I don't know.
I just
don't know.
heard 2 stomach gurgles from the
I-
headphones. It's either
I'm-
you
I mean-
or animals, and I don't think you got any animals in there.
I don't know. I'm not hearing anything excessive. Like,
I'm
I
hearing
heard one
stomach
small thing
gurgles.
once, but I'm not really like, I'm immune to that stuff. I don't hear a lot of it. I ignore it.
You're just like, am I hearing things? Yeah, I'm hearing things. But yeah, because theoretically, if we were to put the royal family, or where the royal family lives on a particular territory, it's going to be either Sterlot or Varlothr. I mean, not Varlothr, God. Ashovr. Well, Ashovr's got, like, tiny piece of territory.
No, I think it's alright. I think it kind of makes sense because Sterlot seems to be more of the like pacifistic group. And the fact that they're like a moderate but like smallish, not huge amount of population, but like they're not like tiny, it kind of makes sense that they can feel like they can be more pacifist. Because like Varlothr's like they're a big amount, they're gonna want to have some level of intel and like strength. And being the smallest side, Ashovr needs strength and needs that kind of stuff. But being that like middle, not a huge amount of population, but also not like a tiny amount.
Sterlot's the middle child.
Sterlot's got the opportunity to just sit in the side and be like, all right, you guys chill, we chill, we'll let you two fight it out and defend us.
Yeah, but still
Sterlot
with
is 100% the middle child.
With Sterlot having 30% of the population, their opinion is still favoured over Ashovr's opinion.
Yes,
So
well, they're the middle child. Ashovr is the youngest child. They're
usually the youngest
opinion's
child
just
is like
ignored.
favoured.
The youngest child's favoured by the parent, but everybody else favours the oldest and middle child. Oldest child gets bigger say. Youngest child gets favoured by parents.
Yeah, because yeah. I just kind of thought like 30% and 58% was kind of...
It is a bit uneven.
Yeah, a little bit uneven. Like, those two have the highest amount of, like, territory. Actually, it's quite possible that Sterlot has more territory than Varlothr because of the second island.
Yeah. It is a bit, I feel like they would be more similar in territory size.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then you've got your little, like, 11% down the bottom.
The 11%.
Like, what if those two would be similar territory size, and then
Nope.
you would, proportions-wise, you'd want to change.
Yeah. I think the main issue is the fact that Varlothr has 58.4% of the population.
Would you be able to move one of the towns in Varlothr across to somewhere in Sterlot?
Mm.
Or even just put like a little baby town, like a little, even rather than moving it, just make another town that's sort of like near that like no man's land, to the right of the no man's land, and have like, they're like more of like a side that like you can go and see, but they're not really important.
Yeah. I was thinking
Which is
about
most
doing
likely where
that,
one of the
like
royal family kids ends up living.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting a little village here. Either
Yeah.
that or like further up a little bit. So like they could travel inside their territory instead of like leaving the territory and then going like up.
Yeah.
Because that'd be like a pain in the ass to have to do that. Besides, you would be going past Lord Varlothr's house every time you've tried to go visit your relatives up in the top one.
Yeah, I felt like you'd want to prefer. I feel like that would be a good idea. Have one sort of near. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that green one that you've got there?
That one.
To the right.
It just says add more villages to Sterlot territory.
Cool.
I spelled it wrong too.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think sort of around that area where you've put that note would be a good spot. Even if you had one there and maybe one up a bit higher, so they've got like two village spots they can sort of stop between the two areas.
Yeah, because I thought
It's like
having a little village
a
like
day's travel
here.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I thought if I had a village like here, and then like a little inn like over here, it would help mediate like the horses' distance for travel.
Yeah.
Just like I had over here. Because there's a village like here, and then there's the village here, and then there's like this one over here, and there's a road that connects all of them. But this is a little bit far of a distance. So I put like a little tiny inn there.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe have a village around where you've put that green note.
Yeah.
And then have like an inn or something would be a good idea. Even just have like a farm that has an inn.
Yeah, that'd make sense. Just a tiny, tiny village. A village of farmers.
Just a 2-family village.
Should I like put that in right now?
Probably. It's on your mind.
And
then you'll have to figure out the percentage change.
You helped me with it. I don't know how to do it.
What's the size of the village going to be? How many people?
I don't know. 8.
Give me an idea of the other ones around the same size once we draw it.
I'm just gonna move some of these trees around just a little bit. It looks like Australia. I'm kidding. Okay. I need the drawing tool. Then we need yellow. We're gonna have
to be a decent size.
Yeah. You thin boy.
What is the size of the the high territory in the Sterlot? Like what? How many? What population?
3.
3,000. Okay. There's your issue.
What? It's got
okay,
tiny.
what's the population there?
25. 3 and 25.
Bloody hell. The proportions are horrible. One's a farming village and one's a city.
Yeah. Should we increase this one's population just a little bit?
Wonder if you move that. Aren't 3,000 to be more realistic to be the one you just made, and then increase the one that's there
Yeah, okay.
to like, I don't know, something else.
Do you want to get a random number generator?
Yep. What numbers are we putting in between?
Do 15 and 5.
$11.
Okay. And then we collapse and we color yellow. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna need.
Calculations.
I'm gonna get a calculator out, and you're just gonna throw me a ton of numbers.
Okay.
Let me remember how to do this first.
We're doing
Okay,
a
we need
recalculation.
total population first.
Alright, total population. I'm gonna
That's
throw
total
you
population.
all of the numbers, alright?
Yep.
Alright, we have 11.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
25.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
1.6.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
4.
Yep.
I was confused at why it was like 4. 3 verse 1. Yeah, so that was, the last number was 4.
Yep.
30.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
12.
Yep.
0.3.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
And that's it. I mean, unless we wanted to count the like the port town and the little tiny village.
Nah, we won't bother with that. I'm changing your 0.3 to 0.4 just so I can get around like 104 rather than 103.9.
Okay, fair enough. I'll edit that too. Cool.
It was just annoying me otherwise. Okay. Okay, so 104. Okay. So Sterlot was 11, 3, and 25.
Yes.
Excellent. That hasn't made a huge difference. You're up to 37.5% for Sterlot. I would need the numbers for the other ones to confirm the changes.
So it's 37.5.
Yes, for Sterlot.
We've got 30.
Yep.
This is for Varlothr.
Yep. I figured.
3.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
12.
Yep.
0.4.
Yep. Yep.
6.
Yep.
That's
Is that it?
Mhm.
Sweet. $52.
Oh, let me see. I'm sorry. Oh, it's 582%. So that's 52%.0.
That's 52.3, but
Okay. We're keeping the 3 so we can keep track of everything.
Okay. And then give me Ashovr.
Ashovr is
Probably won't be
1.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
3.
Yep.
1.6. No.
Their population size has gotten smaller. They're down to 10.2.
Oh no! Not Ashovr.
That has not made a huge difference, to be realistic.
I
Poor
know,
Ashovr.
but like, still. 10.2%. I still find that so funny. Like the fact that their population got smaller just because we added one village.
I mean, it makes sense, but still. I kind of
know.
feel bad for them.
I know.
Realistically, if we increased like their population a little bit, it'd be more realistic because you'd have a slightly higher population there, and then the other two would be closer, or less. I don't know if they'd be closer. Never mind. Ignore me. But now, Varlothr and Sterlot are only like what 15% apart.
Mm.
Ashovr
just
it's just ignored. Like it's literally you've got 100,000 people, 104,000 population. You've only got 10,000 in Ashovr of 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you might be getting close to 11,000.
Maybe. The 0.2 is probably better off rounded down.
Can you check?
Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about the population size of the actual castle? Palace?
I do believe we did, actually. Yeah, 0.1.
Oh right, yeah, that was just to acknowledge the we've literally just chucked that in to make the round number. We've just rounded up to 4, so that's fine.
Well, that's just like 100 people in the palace, so.
Yeah, it's not a huge difference.
Yeah. I mean, we do still have the people who live in the port town, so.
Yeah. But we're not adding that in, because then Ashovr will have like 2%.
Yeah, because if we did, because the port town has 9,000 people living in it.
You would literally half the the percent.
I mean, it would still be good to calculate how many people live in the whole country, rather than just like the main island.
Well, okay, we've got 104,000 plus
9 and
yep.
0.5.
Okay, 104, 113.5. What about that little one that's next to the? Sorry, my screen's gone black and white. I can't see. That next section that's just up a bit. What is that?
This?
No, up to the left, next to the Varlothr that's on the
this.
same island. What's that?
That's the Royal Summer
Royal
House.
Summer House.
Oh wait, you moose.
Okay, so you're at 113.5. That's your population size.
Nice.
That's thousands.
Yeah, I know. It kind of makes me curious, like, how many people did they have when they started off? Like, I should have considered that when we first started making this, but shh, we didn't. We didn't.
I just did a think.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the calculator. I'm just checking something.
Mm-hmm.
That the part that's not a part of the territory.
Mm-hmm.
It's only 1,000 less people than Ashovr.
Oh my god.
What would be nice is if we made that unnamed territory part of Ashovr.
Well, it's neutral ground because technically the royal family owns it
Okay, that makes sense.
because it's the port town, and so it's kind of just self-governed.
That makes sense. I feel so bad for Ashovr.
10.2 of the population. It's okay. Later on. Because I was planning on like making little stories about like different time periods of
Mm,
this particular country.
yeah.
So like I could make a story about a time in the future where Ashovr does have more population.
Yes.
Or like a little bit more territory. Like they finally took back the other 3/4 of the village. Yeah. Did I write about this?
You did.
The village?
Three
I wrote
verse
about the
1.
village?
Oh, actually, maybe not. No, that was in your, that village is in the other thing you've got going.
Oh no.
Because it's involved in that story.
Is it? No, it isn't.
You told me it was. I'll tell you off stream.
I didn't think it was, because that happened like ages ago.
No, you haven't. I mean, like, you've written bits about it because of some, like, it's in that section, I think, because that village appears in the other, like, it appears,
Oh yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Okay. I was just like confused for a moment because like why would it be over there? Like it's technically world history of like this country. So
Yeah.
why would it be not in the world history section?
Maybe add it in at some point, but I'm gonna leave you now.
Fair enough, it is 9:30.
Yeah. My screen's gone black and white now. It's telling me to go to bed.
Yeah. I'll be stopping stream now anyways.
Yeah. And go to bed.
I will, just after I put my babies away. Hello, Rados.
I'm gonna leave you to end stream.
You gotta say goodbye.
I was about to. Thank you everybody for watching. If you have questions about the stream, feel free to comment it. Because, like, why not? If you're rewatching the stream later on, comment any questions or advice, please. Thanks for watching.
Okay.
And thanks for having me out here.
No worries.
I'm in bed. Good night.
Good night. Yes.
Okay. Press
As
that one.
Usha said,
Good.
comment if you have any ideas for us, or if you've got any questions. We would love to hear them. I appreciate everybody coming to the stream, even if it was only for a little bit. Quit fighting, you two. Quit fighting. Don't do it.